Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 7th of February to Saturday, the 13th of February 2021. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. Before we begin, here's my email. If you would like to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years, which will cost you USD $50, and more than that, I will teach you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll teach you how to connect to your soul. I'll show you how to benefit from your lucky colors, lucky days, lucky gemstones, lucky directions, a lot of energy, and your next 9 years. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 7th of February, for you coming from Capricorn, is not a good morning and afternoon at all. You can be let down, you can be cheated, you can be deceived. You can have an accident of any kind. Be careful who you are with. You could be made use of very easily. And the company that you keep, be careful. There can be arguments and difficulties of opinion. So the morning and afternoon, if you can be at home, would be even better. But if you have to be out, be choosy of the company. Don't believe in the promises given to you, and don't go into the sea either, and drive carefully. Evening and nightfall becomes exceptionally lucky. The planets of communication, the planets of money. So meeting people to help yourself for job and business areas is very possible to be helpful in the evening and nightfall period. Some of your negative morning planets will come to the evening as well. Avoid people you know that's a waste of time. Stay away from people who have bad drinking habits, and stay away from people who want to make use of you in some way or another. So, the evening and nightfall, you will have the chance for your communications excellence. So, be out with people who can help you job wise, money wise, business wise. That's the way you can benefit in the evening and nightfall of Sunday, the 7th of February. And you may even meet somebody that you like very much. Monday, the 8th of February, that's a wonderful 24 hours waiting for you. Morning and afternoon, long and steady planets are there. So long term steady planners will give you long term steady good value. Hour by hour, your morning and afternoon becomes better and better on the Monday, 8th of February. Speak to your bosses if you have a job, and you'll see that good news comes and security comes for you, and the furtherance of more money or better position will also come. Speak to people you do business with, you will see that you get more value, and you can make some long term wonderful contracts or meet people on that basis to give you plenty of work as well. Chase for the romance if you want. Yes, the romance will come beautifully your way. So you get lucky all round. It's up to you to choose what you want. Evening and nightfall, very creative and very lucky. And you'll have the luck with you, meeting people. So go out and about in the evening, nightfall people. Dress your best. You're going to sometimes unexpectedly meet people, and they'll all be very beneficial for you. They'll be beneficial to help you job wise, business wise, or you may find that romance very quickly and unexpectedly as well. So I like your evening and nightfall of Monday, the 8th of February, wonderfully much. Tuesday. Now, Tuesday, the 9th of February, is an excellent morning and afternoon. The power of these planets give you the power to convince people with your words and your actions. So you can use this to further whatever you're doing job wise or business wise. You can have some wonderful, valuable things to say. You will have the ability to convince people your way. So a success story can be made in the morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 9th of February. The planets of determination are there. They are determined to try to help you. Evening and nightfall turns not very good. Now accidents can take place. And now difficulties that you have in terms of being let down or cheated may also be there in the evening nightfall. Be careful of the company you keep is the first thing you have to worry about. And don't drink too much or get influenced by people who want to make use of you. So it's not a good evening and nightfall period at all. Why even bother going out, I would say. But if you have to, plans already made, tell yourself stay away from people who offer you things, because these offers will be all negative. Be careful, accidents can be seen even in evening and nightfall as well. Wednesday, the 10th of February. It's not a good morning and afternoon in the sense that your ego planets are too many there. So they make you egoistic, very fussy with people. They make your tolerance very low and your teamwork very weak. Improve all these areas, and you will improve the chance of getting what you want in the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 10th of February. Whether at work, whether in business, you have to work well. Showing arrogance is just going to get people move away from you. And be careful, respect your superiors and respect your bosses, because these planets of ego may very well make you tell them off and you'll regret it very badly. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. Now long term planets are there. And these long term planets want to give you long term benefits. So you could meet people long term which are going to help you long term. And so these wonderful planets of evening nightfall, hour by hour, they work hard for you, bringing better and better news. So be patient in the evening nightfall of Wednesday, the 10th of February. Something is developing your way. Up to you to choose which way. Is it the job, the business, the money? Is it the romance? Is it to make your family happy? Whatever. Thursday. Thursday, the 11th of February, is a day of disappointments, and too many emotional planets are there. And it's a working day, a business day. You cannot afford to let your emotional planets take over. You will see that you'll make many mistakes, and the distractions will help you to make loser of yourself by not being able to fulfill your deadlines. So shake yourself up and use three words: logic, facts, figures. Logic, facts, figures. Ask yourself, where is the logic now? I have to use my logic in this morning and afternoon of Thursday, 11th February, because emotional areas are too shaky. You will be very changeable, you'll be very moody, you'll be upset very easily. So, logic, facts, and figures will pull you back into having to use these three things and make you a better person and less troublesome morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall is purely wonderful. That's how a day can change. And evening and nightfall produces many, many opportunities. There can be emotional opportunities, but I see many planets of money there. So, job wise, business wise, go meet with people. Go out with people where you work with as well. Go out with your bosses, and you will see the more security can be built up for your future. So, evening and nightfall planets want to help you, want to promote you, want to make you secure. Dress well, look your best, and choose the company carefully. Avoid company where you'll get no benefit at all. Friday, the 12th of February. This is a really bad morning and afternoon. If you're not careful, you'll attract many, many types of bad news. In your business areas, losses can come flying at you. Mistakes made are very going to be very expensive. And in the job wise, you'll have your bosses, superiors turn against you. So it's a morning and afternoon where you have to carry yourself very carefully. You cannot afford to be arrogant or show your temper. And don't be dominating or show aggressiveness as well, because you'll get that back flying at you very fast. So morning and afternoon, show your bosses, show the people you do business with that you're conscientious and you're carrying things out perfectly for their benefit. That way you'll be able to get more support. And be careful, accidents may come at any time in the morning and afternoon. Accidents are not only physical, they can be verbal accidents, they can be emotional accidents. So I don't like the morning, afternoon, be very careful. What about your evening nightfall? Well, evening nightfall, not totally bad, but not totally good. The totally bad part is too many of ego planets are there. So they make you have low tolerance for people, low teamwork for people. They make you somehow behave in a way very impulsively, criticizing people. Don't allow anything like that to happen, or your evening nightfall will be a big, big failure. Be the opposite, show your strength by being negotiable, by being friendly, by being supportive, by showing appreciation. Then you will see you can win friends in the evening nightfall period. Saturday. Saturday, the 13th of February, is a very lucky morning and afternoon. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. And what do? They bring opportunities in a most unexpected way. And you just choose the area you want. If you want a romance, you make your calls and you will see how lucky you get. Make your family happy, have lunch with them, and you see how happy they get. You want to talk to your superiors to improve your job skills and marketing skills, go and see them. And you want to do business, go and meet people who can help you business. These are the planets, once you connect to somewhere, they open up and give you unexpected good opportunities. Evening and nightfall is turns nasty. If you don't have to need to go out, I prefer you don't. Because evening and nightfall brings disappointment. So, well, one way is not to be expectant of anything. And so still go out, not to be expectant means you will not be looking for disappointment. But it also shows here emotional planets are very difficult in the position. So there is a tendency to create an atmosphere of emotional distrust or emotional unhappiness in the evening nightfall period. Since it's you listening to me, don't bring anything up with whoever you are, and nightfall, to just prove that emotional discomfort. If somebody else does it, just keep quiet and listen and move away from there. And so your 90-minute session, I will help you to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to connect with your soul. Yes, you have a soul, and I have a soul. Everybody has a soul. How to connect to the soul is what I'll teach you. When you see people on TV and in the news doing such fabulous things and becoming so powerful and so rich and so quickly at that, they have connected to the soul. And that's what you want to do the connection with. And more than that, I will teach you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And more than that, I'll show you how to benefit from your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, on and on. These are all energy forms that help you connect with the right planets and move away from your negative planets. So, your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, we'll go through it and I'll prepare you how to make the best out of them. So here's my email once more. And send me that email. And yes, it will cost you USD $50. That's all. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.